Good morning, students. Now I am going to start a subject of satellite communication, and in third chapter of your syllabus we have a topic of Doppler effect. In Doppler effect we will study how Doppler effect is created. Now first of all we have to study moving source. Sound moves equally in all directions from a source, circular or spherical pattern. It means whenever we speak, the sound will equally moves in all directions. If the source is moving, the origin of successive circle moves. Now wavelength shift, the normal period is t and the observer moves at speed u. The wavelength ahead of source is another and shorter, and it is denoted by lambda dash is equal to lambda minus ut, where t is the normal period and u is the speed of the observer, how it moves. Now the wavelength behind the source is longer. Lambda dash is equal to lambda plus ut. Okay, now there is a source and we have a frequency shift. This period is related to the wavelength and it is equal to lambda divided by v, where lambda is the wavelength and v is the velocity. Now lambda dash is equal to lambda minus u. Put the value of t. Now what is the value of t? It is lambda by v. So when you put the value, we take lambda common and we will get 1 minus u upon v. This can be converted into frequency shift and insert positive for negative to get the shift behind the source. Now ambulance. An ambulance is approaching at 130 km per hour with a siren of 1.2 kHz. What pitch do here? Change speed to meter per second. 130 km by hour multiplied by 3.6 is equal to 36 meter per second. Now what is the Doppler effect? It is t divided by 1 minus u upon v. Now what is u upon v? It is 36 meter per second divided by 343 meter per second. Once you finalize the formula, you will get the value 0.105. Okay, now we have a moving observer. If observer is moving towards the sound, the effect is similar. What the wave creates has a different reflective spacing. A speed gun uses a Doppler effect shift. This is a shift for both the pulse out of a reflective signal. Now what is shock wave? A shock source exceeds the speed of sound. The sound wave constructively interfere in front of angle to the motion. This is called as shock wave. Now sonic boom. The speed of sound is called Mach 1, faster than the speed of cause a shock wave, that is called as sonic boom. Now you also understand about the wavelength shift. You also upon the frequency shift. Wavelength and frequency shift is very important to know about the Doppler effect, and it will also help to analyze the